Yeah, it's double two times. We at Black Wall Studios. Shout out to Rod in the background, shit, you know. Shout out to my guys, all my silent partners, you know what I'm saying? Shh, I love y'all. Yeah, we got my girl, the baby, the princess, the spoken third. You can introduce yourself.
Hi guys, what's up? What's up? It's your girl Zharia on Instagram as Imperfect Z, and like he said, I'm the princess. I don't agree with the baby part.
Yeah, she
very
the baby,
grown.
definitely.
Big 23.
Oh, yeah, it's a
October
23, yeah.
16th.
Cheers and all that. I don't celebrate birthdays, but
Crazy.
I'm gonna celebrate kinda with you because I celebrate accomplishments and goals and stuff
Yeah.
like that, milestones.
Yeah.
And you've been doing your thing, like working with us. That's why you the princess, not because of just your actress skills, like which are good, but you're the princess because you come through every time. Everybody cancel it. It's up to everybody, but she probably the person that canceled the least. You know what I mean? She showed up and showed out. You know what I mean? We used her new spot as a set. You know what I mean? That was dope.
That was dope.
So
It feels good to like shoot in the comfort of your home.
yeah,
I didn't have to go
look,
anywhere.
before we get into spoken third, you know what I
Okay.
mean? It's your Jordan year.
It's my
So you
Jordan
going out to
year.
celebrate Karma Crazy and all that.
Yeah, shout out to Kama Crazy for allowing me to host my birthday bash. I said birthday.
Yeah.
Birthday bash.
Yeah.
At Lobby Penthouse.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a movie.
it's
Anybody
lit.
who misses out, that's on them. Double.
Yeah, you deserve it. I might miss out. I don't know. I'm old, man. Sometimes I gotta sit shit out.
Okay, you can
know
come for like an hour.
I might get work something out. You know what I mean? But I'm glad you celebrating with the guys and everybody, making sure everything good, because it's dope to work with y'all, party with y'all, have fun. You feel what I'm saying? So now we can get into like spoken third. Like, you know what I mean? That was the first thing on the topic list. Like,
Yes.
how you feel about spoken third, the project as a whole, working with Marz, working with the other characters. Like, what did you think? You know what I mean? Before we get into the spin-off, like, what did you think from the beginning and like now? Like, what?
From the beginning, when Marz hit me up, last year, I think it was like last year, October, he hit me up like, oh, do I want to be in spoken third? First, he was asking me if I was coming back to Jersey, and I'm like, yeah, I'm coming back. Like, it's up. And at first, I'm like, you know, I didn't really watch the series like that, so I'm like, dang, like, why does he want me on here? I didn't even watch this shit.
Yeah.
And I felt so bad. So, like, I spent my whole, like, days at work down in Florida, like, watching Spoken Third, you know, like, trying to get, like, the plot and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay. So it was like giving, like Power, BMF, all that shit. So I'm like, okay. I fucks with the drama and shit, feel me?
Yeah.
And
So you like the writing?
I do like the writing. When he told me who I was going to play, Aaliyah, I was like, he just threw me right in there. Okay, I'm not an extra. I'm not somebody who's, you know, not as significant. I would love interest, main character. I'm like, okay, we in there. He just trusts me. Cool. So that was dope. You know, when he sent me the script and all of that, I was just looking over it like, all these lines. Okay, like,
Yeah, you did good.
going in for the kill. But
All the ladies kill. Like the ladies is killing. Like all of them. Like I'd be surprised because I ain't never really worked with a lot of women like that. Especially a lot of when y'all younger than me. So when I be working, I'm like, damn, they got me on my shit. Like y'all real creative and y'all got a lot of stuff going on. So I'm noticing that it's easy to work with people that's already got a lot of stuff working, like entertainment.
yeah.
So, but for you to be young, you doing a lot of work, like in entertainment. Like, so that was like my next topic, like modeling. Like, so I seen your acting skills first, then I seen some of them pictures. Everybody got modeling pictures. But then when you start spamming them,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, all right, like this is what,
Like it's not just one.
it's not
like,
just,
genre.
this ain't a birthday modeling joint.
Yeah.
This is, I'm active and it's real active for a young person. You know what I mean? Especially when you got other things going on. So
Right.
how you feel like modeling? Like, how is that for a young lady like yourself?
It's actually funny because I took a step back from modeling because I was like trying to step more into the acting world, but like modeling is not going anywhere with me. Like I am conceited. I'm not gonna say like, you know, like I'm like narcissistically in love with myself. But
Ain't nothing
I
wrong with
like
that.
taking pictures, you know, like one day I just like woke up. I had a friend who did hair at the time and a friend who did makeup, and their businesses were just starting out. So I just was like, I like taking pictures. You like doing hair, you like doing makeup. Let's be like the big trio. Like, let's do it. And I got a personal photographer. I was with her shooting like every week, like just random concepts. And next thing I knew, I was getting reached out to by different photographers to do different concepts. Then I end up getting with a casting agency. It's a public one. Doing like music videos and brand shoots.
I seen you at another. I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, music videos. Oh my god, who a bodyguard? I'm like, I be worried about everybody, so I'm just be like, oh shit, she on the set. I gotta make sure she.
No. Being on set is probably like I personally haven't had any like weird encounters on music video sets. You got your creepy photographers that are like, like, oh, let's shoot.
I
but
see
then
it going around.
You get with them, and then they're like, I'm trying to take you out. And I'm like, no.
It's all guys, kind of.
No, like, this is strictly business.
So that was my next topic, like working with other creators. Like, so you could, I got two topics. Like, it's like working with other creators and then working as a young lady, like, without being vulgar and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I be watching. I don't like, some things I don't be liking because it ain't for me to like. But I see the work. So I look, okay, I overlook it. Some things I like, you know what I mean? So as a young lady, like working with other people's and working without being too vulgar, you know what I mean? Saying, how is that? Because, I got daughters and stuff. I'll be asking questions for
I'm not going to lie.
Figure it out. Trying to get it together here.
I'm not going to lie. Like, I see the way that I do my modeling as acting as well, right? They shoot a concept at me. And, I'm looking at the mood board, I'm looking at, like reference photos, and I just literally just tap into that character. So, like, if you go on my page, you see some sexy, you see some streetwear, you see, like, editorial, like they bring this concept to me, and I'm like, okay, like, I have to become this person for now.
Yeah.
Like, it's similar to acting to me because
Absolutely.
If anybody knows me in real life, that's know me. I walk around the streets with sweatpants, big hoodies, baggy clothes. But then you go on my Instagram and they're like, that's you?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah, she
but I was
take a look serious on the gram, at least.
I'm just stepping into that character.
It's
and
work.
Yeah.
I haven't seen nothing like vulgar. Like, I don't think you that type of, I hang around. I just like got to know you more. That's how I could say she's a big baby. But I just got to know you a little more because we work together more. We start being around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, no, I guess. But to me, to us, I'm older guys. So when I look at young, I don't usually hang around young people like that no more. Yeah. So when I'm like, oh God, I ain't been in this phase in a long time. Yeah, and it's okay. It's okay because we like to take care of our people that hang around us. So when I'm calling her a big baby, she our big baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we make sure she good. She got to get fed and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
All the time.
She got security in the club.
Wait, which camera are we looking at? We're looking at this one.
Look at whatever camera you want. It's one day.
I have to eat. Okay. If I don't eat, you ain't gonna get no character.
Yeah, but I ain't never seen nothing too crazy. I like what I see from you. You know what I'm saying? I feel it's dope. I feel like you work a lot. I feel like that, like you said, the modeling made it easy for you to act. 'Cause once I seen you act, I'm like, damn, she good. So it's like, that's why we learning that working with other creators, that was the topic, working with other creators, we know it's kind of easier in the acting field. Absolutely. Working with people that's already modeling, working with people that's already been in front of the cameras, rapping and stuff like that, that's already used to it, because a lot of it's confidence.
What? Oh my gosh. So many people would like come to me and be like,
keep going, I'm going to step off camera real quick.
Okay. So many people would like come to me and they're like, oh, like, how are you just into modeling? Like, what did you do? And honestly, I legit just told them, like, I just woke up one day and just went with it. Like, it really is about that confidence, like Double said. Like, if you are not going to step in front of that camera, step on the scene, on the set, wherever with confidence, it's going to show, right? Like, I remember Rihanna saying, like, you literally fake it till you make it. Like, confidence, nobody ever knows if it's real. You know what I mean? Like, you just walk on the scene and let them know, like, I got this. Yeah. Confidence is going to get you way farther than what you think.
Absolutely.
It's going to get you. Like, you can put in all this hard work, you can sit here and study and all that good stuff, but if you do not have the confidence...
Do you think it's hard to be confident? Like, to be honest, like, especially coming from women, like, I think women got different insecurities. That's why I be, like, talking to talking to you, talking to everybody, I be asking questions and shit.
When I first started modeling, I honestly wasn't getting picked as much due to like what those artists want or like what those photographers are looking for, like I can honestly say like in this industry, it was a little like hard in the beginning to be confident because there was a certain look that artists were going for, which is like sometimes, light skin, BBL,
So is that
body,
so that stuff? So
that wasn't me.
yeah. So do you think like that stuff for yourself and maybe other women and young ladies? Like, do you think that plays with your mind, like insecurities?
It plays with it, but as time went on, I realized like everybody has a certain look that they're going for. At the end of the day, there's going to be a shoot where, you need that light-skinned, petite Spanish girl, or you need that natural body, brown-skinned girl, or you need that melanated, dark-skinned girl, Like, there's literally a look for everything. Yeah. And I just want to give a shout-out to somebody. I feel like he's really, like, put me on the map and let me know and let it be known that, like, it's not just a certain kind of look for a model, and that's Nimi Hendrix.
Yeah, I hear a lot about Nimi. He a good guy. I don't know him personally, but just being older, he probably around the same age, close. I just know he's been working dope for a long time.
Nimi's dope. As far as like like
shout out to Nimi, respect.
Shout out to Nimi, just like being diverse. Like he doesn't like doing the same shit over and over. So granted, I've been in his videos a lot. Good when he was directing, but it's like every time I did something with him, it was never like the same.
That's fire.
Ever.
That's creative.
Ever. So as far as like that playing mind tricks with women's mind, it definitely is. But once again, confidence is not something that you're going to know. Like the other person is going to know if it's real or not. You can literally fake it till you make it.
So your working experience with other creators has been pretty good so far.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. I haven't had any bad experiences.
Do you feel, is it something that you do that might keep it that way? Like, like maybe give some girls some tips, because I see you do a lot of work. And, as, I look at myself as like a brother, like a big brother, especially when we working together a lot and we spend a lot of time together, and I be all in y'all, y'all be all in y'all damn business and stuff. So it's like, damn, I'm a big brother. So I be looking, I'm just like, I got girls coming up and I'm like, damn, I don't know. I'm wondering if I would let my girls, I know her, I see how she carry herself, but I don't know when I'm not around. You know what I'm saying? So as somebody that even like a boyfriend, a father figure, a guy that's interested in you, like, you said you had good experiences, but all girls don't really be having that experience.
They don't.
So you said it might be something that you do, right?
So, okay, when I say good experiences, like me personally, I kind of like walk onto set knowing that men are going to be men. Right? Like I haven't really worked with a lot of like female creators, like female directors, female photographers. A lot of creators that I work with are male. And they've all tried something, but I say that it's never, and this is any situation, it's not just creators. It's not what the person says, it's your reaction, right? So if this person is coming at you a certain way, to reciprocate that energy is just not always like necessary. Like they're coming at me flirtatious. So you saying like
ignoring it?
Yeah, basically.
You said just
like I literally, like if a guy's flirting with me and I'm not interested, it just like I'm here to work. Yeah. Like that's literally what it is.
So do you think by how you carry yourself, it's just setting a boundary, like
it's already they already know, you know what I mean? And that's the thing too. Like I feel like, a lot of girls feel like they have to flirt and they have to do this, they have to do that. You
to
don't
get the job.
You know what I mean? You really don't. Like they're gonna come to you, they're gonna flirt, they're gonna put themselves out there. And I know how it is, guys get weird. I've had like stories being told to me about like guys being weird to the women after they like done work with them because they didn't like, do things that girls normally do, like let them hit or let them take them out on a date, whatever. Yeah. That just wasn't somebody.
And that ain't just creators too. That's just guys.
That's just guys. Period.
Yeah. So.
And honestly,
it's just a little different in the creator world or in the entertainment business because you're really just trying to work. So
you're really just trying to work.
You see what's going on in the entertainment right now.
You're gonna meet those genuine creators. Like I've met so many genuine creators. Like I have great relationships with them. Like I could hit them up today, like, yo, let's do this, and it'll strictly just be that.
So
You know, so
let's talk about like supporting Jersey, right? Because y'all in a different time.
man,
Y'all in a different time than when I grew up. When I grew up,
What'd you say?
you know, I grew up. What's what I say?
Uh.
Oh, he good.
Okay.
I grew up like what? The camera went off. Oh, yeah. So I grew up in the era where it's real crabs in the bucket. Like we coming after the 90s.
Yeah.
So after Queen Latifah and all them was lit, it was kind of dead.
Yeah.
After Naughty by Nature and all, it was dead. That's why like gang banging was so crazy. Like we just now getting like some culture back. Like when I was growing up, we was doing club music heavy. I see like that shit coming back heavy. Dancing coming back heavy because of like TikTok and y'all generation. But that's what I grew up on. So I grew up. So I go to the club. I won't even dance. I just be watching everybody. You see me? Like I don't do nothing. I just stand there. I just watch everybody because it bring me back to the time where I was there. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, dang. And it ain't. And we go to the parties, common crazy clubs, and it's younger people, it's older people, it's mixed. And ain't nobody getting into it really. Like in my era, it was gang banging. Like we go to the party knowing we gonna get into it. You feel what I'm saying? We like, yo, matter of fact.
Knuck if you buck, huh?
Nah, when was it? Like, you know, I was gang banging heavy, so I'm Crip. So it was a time Crips wasn't that deep back then. It was Jersey, the East Coast is blooded. So to be Crip kind of was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So you go to the party, they play Dipset, it's over.
It's over.
It's over. So I say that to say, like, you know,
How's the support in Jersey?
how's the support in Jersey? Like you probably missed that era, but
Yeah.
Jersey lit right now, so
Jersey's
it kind
lit.
of looked like it's real supportive, and the creators is kind of supportive, but it seemed like a. Let me get for your aspect, like
Me personally, growing up, you know, I grew up East Orange, New Jersey. You know, I used to be on Linden Ave, in the backyard with my neighbors, with DJ Lil Man himself DJing.
yeah, I went to the Caribbean and the backyard parties in Eastern when I was young too.
You get what I'm saying?
That's history. Like they still doing that.
You're not from EO if you never went to them backyard parties.
Yeah, the backyard
okay?
boogaloos.
The backyard parties was really that.
Basement
okay?
parties, Caribbean parties lit.
Whoa. I was too young for that. But
yeah.
the backyard parties,
She said,
Jersey
whoa.
Club, for me, DJ
I
Lil.
partied in the garage in East Orange before, man. I ain't gonna lie, and that's the only time I really go to East Orange, man. 'Cause
Yeah, the
police
parties
don't
be
play.
lit.
The parties be lit. That's the only.
They do shut them parties down though. But it just depends. It
They
depends
can't
on where
park
the
out
party
that
is.
motherfucker.
Yeah, you can't. Good luck with parking in East Orange. But yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like I grew up in an era where it was like, you see something fire, you appreciate it in that moment. But as time goes on, I just feel like this with support in Jersey, there's so much competition, right? Like everybody's trying to be something similar, so they just automatically see them as competition. You don't have to. You know what I mean? Like there's times where
So collaborations is for, baby.
I feel like there was times where somebody probably seen me as competition, and I'm looking at them like, bro,
A friend.
like
what can I do to help
you
you?
don't even have to be a friend, you know, like you're just somebody's also in the same field as me, you know, like I could give you tips, you could give me tips, and then we could just go about our ways, you know
think,
what I mean?
Women are more competitive than men?
These niggas is sassy.
So you think men competitive? You think
Men are competitive with the women.
Tell me in what aspect? Like what do you?
Man.
Because you younger, you gotta tell me how they
It's-
compete. Give an example of a man competing with you in your perspective, whatever it may be,
Yo,
so I can
these
understand.
men want to be bad bitches. I'm telling you, like, we be sitting here just literally trying to be in our femininity, and we get hate. We get you think you this, you little this. You know, we get
I seen that
downplayed. You know what I'm saying?
That's corny.
Everything get belittled when a woman do it.
Even
It's like,
especially like you talking
how do you
about
see
physical
me?
looks and stuff like that. too?
Physical looks. Grind, motivation, ambition. Like, how are you seeing me as competition? And I'm a woman.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, if anything, I should be motivation because I'm up here.
You're an ambitious young lady. Do you think it's because you're a very ambitious young lady?
I'm very ambitious.
So is that intimidating?
It's intimidating. Very. Like, these niggas feel like, you feel me? Like,
But you're young, so it could be intimidating to the young guys.
young. It's intimidating to the old guys. To the
Alright, so
young
give me
guys,
an example.
to the ugly guys, to the pretty guys. It's
So give me an
intimidating to all
example.
the
Give me an
guys.
example. Yeah, all the guys.
Okay.
Damn, say no more. I get it. I get it.
Okay.
I
You
get
want
it.
an example, right?
Give me another example.
Boom.
So I can overstand.
let's just say I'm talking to somebody who's not in the industry at all, right? So they don't know how shit really get down.
Yeah.
And I'm coming to them about like what I feel as though is an accomplishment. And it's not a, oh, I'm proud of you and, you know, keep going. It's a, oh, you think you doing this now? You think you this now?
That's corny. But do you think it's because...
Who you think you're talking to?
So do you think it's because that happens for anybody. Do you think it's because those people aren't in the business?
I think it's because they either want to be in the business and they don't know how to get into the business, or
so that's hate. Basically, you said hate, right?
Yeah, they hating. Like, or they just don't really know what to say. But at the end of the day, if anybody's coming to you with such... What? I don't know.
Don't listen to him. He on camera.
If anybody's coming to you with any type of accomplishment or just like a attitude of happiness because of what's going on with them, you should never be like, but you think you got this? No, it should immediately be some type of congratulations.
I think a lot of people do that. I think that's just a hating thing.
It is like it's in their blood or something, and that's what I feel like happens in Jersey. I feel like a lot of people
you think it's vice versa also.
What do you mean?
Like vice versa? No.
Or women to men?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
You don't think so?
Fuck no.
You don't think a woman? So you don't think a woman can hate an ambitious guy who's also in entertainment, who also doing the same? You don't think that at all?
All right, boom.
Not even just from you perspective, but you don't think there's no women?
I don't think women do that.
You don't think women compete?
I think women. I don't think women compete with men. I don't.
You don't think? Oh.
I think if anything, we're doing this for the girls, right?
Yeah.
I don't feel as though that some girls, I ain't gonna lie, some girls see other girls competition, which is crazy to me. Because damn, we the same species, what the fuck? But I don't think, me personally, and I've never seen it, right? This is just me speaking from my experience. I don't know what anybody else experienced. Come on this podcast and tell your story. Tell your testimony.
Absolutely.
But from my perspective, from my own eyes, ears, and people around me, I've never seen a woman compete with a man.
All right. Well, let me give you a couple. My example, this is, I don't like to get in the man-woman argument because I've been doing it lately just to like troll. So the point that I'll be making is everything is vice versa. Everything you say about a man, I can say the same thing about a woman. And I could period. It's like about for that. No, I'm talking about the competing part, right? So right, the same example you gave, I could say the same thing. Okay. Because
you experienced that.
The same exact thing. Or because you're popular. That's what really hurt. And I don't give a fuck about popularity.
Me neither.
But I understand popularity, and that's why I got it. I understand guerrilla marketing, feet on the ground. Yeah. I understand social media. You feel what I'm saying? So who that?
It's Marz.
Okay, the light bright as hell. I seen this crazy ass smile. So look, right? I understand all that, and I use it to my advantage. You know what I mean? So that's cool. So I want to say supporting Jersey. And
it has to do better.
And everybody,
if you live in the state of New Jersey, I don't care if you're in South Jersey, North Jersey, Central Jersey, whatever part of Jersey, if anything is going on in Jersey and that person's from Jersey, you need to support them. It don't matter what they label them. It don't matter what they gotta say.
Yeah.
You support them because they from Jersey. Like everybody else, when somebody do something in their town, in their city, they going up for them. Why I gotta be like that for Jersey? If you from Jersey, you doing something from Jersey, support Jersey. It's just that simple.
Support Jersey. I like that. That sounds like a slogan.
That should be a motherfucker. Support Jersey, man. Support Jersey.
Support Jersey. Yeah, I like that. I was going to get back into the competition, but I don't even want to get back into all that.
Nah, let's go to the next topic.
Because support Jersey.
Support Jersey.
We ain't trying to compete. We ain't trying to compete with men and women. We trying to support.
You know how many brands of bread it is? Brands of milk? Brands of whatever? Like, just keep going.
It's all dirty.
You get what I'm saying? It don't have to be competition. People gonna pick what they want to pick. Yeah. But that don't mean that it's necessarily competition. You know what I'm saying?
You're pretty good at this.
I work for a
Is this like one of your little fake dreams? Like,
yeah, it is. I talk to myself in the
mirror.
Oh
my God. Well, she don't have to talk to herself no more, y'all.
I'm talking to y'all.
So this is kind of like an introduction before we move on. Like, I did a couple drops with her and I see how she act and I seen how she is on camera and I heard her talk about it. I was like, yo, you ain't interested? And the reason why I asked her is because I seen that she does well on camera and I seen that she could communicate very well and I felt like, she would bring something different. She already works with us as a group, so why not jump on a board on something else that me and my partner share in our
Yes,
media
sir.
company. So hopefully y'all can see more of her, and she'll be hosting and doing her own podcast maybe. So you could start off hosting mine, and then maybe eventually go to your own. You feel what I'm saying? So you could
We
bring
gonna
the
get
youth.
there. We gonna get there.
We gonna bring the youth. You know what I'm saying? Bring the youth.
Bring the youth them.
Bring the young ladies. You feel me? And the young guys
Yeah.
to the platform, so we can mix the older with how we all do when we hang
Yeah.
out. And how we could
Mix different age
And we could-
groups,
and we
different mindsets,
Yeah.
perspectives,
perspectives
point of views.
and yeah, I like how you said that. So that's amazing. So hopefully we get to do that, and you can help do that. That's what you're here for. Like, we do it in real life, so why not bring it to social media where other people can see it? You feel me?
I agree.
So what was my next topic? I think it was
topic.
balancing your career and entertainment.
Whew.
I don't know exactly what your career is. You don't necessarily have to share it, but if it's a career,
Sit up.
oh yeah, I'm just slouching. Yeah, okay, yeah. I got my back hurt. So
Hey, yo.
but balancing work and life, your work life and your career, like you don't necessarily got to say what your career is, but you have a career. I assume,
Yes.
because we spoke about it. I just don't know exactly what it is.
Yeah.
But if you don't mind sharing, you could share. But your career, like how, like is a 9 to 5, and then
Yes.
balancing being young, still trying to get in this acting, still trying to do modeling sometimes, still your birthday coming up, still trying to go out,
Birthday
just
coming
balancing
up.
friendships. Like, how do you balance work life, career, friendships, entertainment?
Man, look, we grown as hell, y'all. All right, I'm gonna get real close to this mic because we grown as hell.
Yeah.
Okay, we all got our own
everybody.
shit going on. Well, we supposed to be. You
Supposed to be. It's
grown.
all dirty.
Damn it, you supposed to be grown, but we're grown. You know what I'm saying?
Some people just mature than others.
My career right now, I'm a manager. I'm a full-time manager, head manager, right?
Yeah. Dope.
On top of me being a head manager, I do, modeling, acting, and stuff like that on the side. It's really difficult some days because I work 45 hours a week, and the girl be tired.
Yeah.
All right, I be tired.
You
All
know.
Yeah, TIDE, tired. Okay, so it's just more so like, even though I'm tired, I cannot move on with life with how I feel all the time. If I sat here and moved every day with how I feel, shit wouldn't get done.
Get done.
My 9 to 5 wouldn't get done. My career wouldn't get done. Nothing would get done. You get what I'm saying? Like, back to the confidence. You got to fake it till you make it. Because if I sat here and went with how I felt every
Is that
single
necessarily
day,
faking it, or is that willing? Is that strength?
that's
Is that
shit, that's motherfucking discipline.
discipline? Ooh, talk.
You know what
Fucking,
I'm saying? Like,
you talking double language
got
now.
to, you
Talking
got
double
to like, you
language.
really have to be disciplined and just keep going. If you don't keep going, like,
Do you feel?
where
do
you
you feel?
going?
Do you feel as a young lady you may be more disciplined than other young ladies your age
yeah, nah.
in certain aspects?
Certain aspects, yeah.
So certain aspects you win, certain aspects you lose.
Yes,
I like your honesty.
yes,
That's fire.
yeah.
I appreciate the accountability. That's how I am. It's
'Cause it's
really,
like,
it's really experience.
You know what I mean? Like
Like, let's say, let me give you an example before you move on, right? It's experience. Like you're saying, you a manager.
yeah,
So your experience in your career in the workforce is to the gods.
yeah.
You at the top. You at the management. What's next is getting into your own and running your own business, running your own location.
Right.
Regional manager.
No,
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying the steps, but
it's just
you
like
know,
keep going up.
keep going up. So like that's the main part.
That's the main part.
But
Yeah, I mean, balancing all that out. Like you also brought up friendships too. Like I speak to people that when I can, like it is a lot going on in our day-to-day lives. Don't ever in your life, like base someone's life off what you see on social media, because there are times where somebody is probably posting like, hey, I'm having a grand life, and they're going through the shittiest time of
I
their
don't
lives.
think you even could
You get
tell
what I'm
people to
saying?
do that because they just do that anyway.
It's crazy,
I don't never put. I just post every day, daily,
I be
just to keep the
I'm a
machine
memer.
running.
I'm gonna post the memes. I don't give a damn if I
So
text
do
back.
you post how you feel? Like do you got a
Sometimes.
Twitter, Facebook, and do you rant?
Yeah, sometimes it just like when it gets to
feel
the
good?
overwhelming point, Hell yeah, because niggas be holding shit back. Because it's like, you know, like you don't be wanting to tell. You always going to put the good out there, right? Like my accomplishments and I'm doing this now. I'm about to do that. But when it come down to the bad, you know what I'm saying? You don't want everybody in your business and shit. Yeah. So, you know, people be praying on your downfall, low key. And then be like, you know, you put it out there, they're like,
I feel like I share a lot. There's some things I don't share, but I share a lot because I know a lot of people be watching me. It's weird. Like I didn't really, when I jumped on the social media thing, I came home from prison. I missed the wave of following and stories. So I don't watch people's stories like that. I'm not watching everybody to see what you're doing every day.
Yeah, there's some people.
But I post for people that do it to me every day. There's some people
who live for social media.
No, I mean like I got a following. Like I know people who been watching me every day.
Every day
since I've been home from jail. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear
like
you.
that. I got it. Like I literally got it locked in. I could, like they, and when you got your social media, your content creator page. When you monetize, you can see your audience. You can see where the people coming from. You can see all that. You can see the percentage. You know what I'm saying? It tell me everything. So, you know.
Same shit.
Same shit.
What you know about that?
I don't know nothing about it. I just repeat some things what people say.
Stuff?
Only some things what people say. I can make it my own meaning. I understand what it means, but I just missed the wave.
Okay.
I don't watch TV or really listen to music. So if I listen to music, I might listen.
Patrick Star.
I might listen to the guys. I might listen to the new tapes or music that people drop. Hey, yeah, no off-camera talk. Yeah, you gotta be strict with him because you see how he be. This is my job over here.
Like Patrick Star. Now you gotta put a Patrick Star meme up there.
Oh my God, that's his job. I ain't the editor. I'm the face.
Like Patrick Star guy.
I'm the. I hate to say it. Sometimes I be the pinky and he the brain. You know what I'm saying?
Pinky.
But sometimes he be pinky and I'm the brain.
Ren and Stimpy.
Ren it. Cat dog.
Cat dog.
Yeah. What's the other one?
Angry Beavers.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see y'all Angry Beavers.
See, that's the 90s. You going back. How you know about them shows?
What you mean?
You about 2 years old.
Nah, I grew up with sisters.
You know my real.
I was born in the 90s. I had to watch what they watched.
Shout out to your sister.
Shout out to the sisters.
I used to watch like my favorite joint was like Real Monsters.
Yes, I love Real Monsters. I have this shirt.
And, what's the joint?
Mine was Rocco's Modern Life.
I like that. Was a weird one. That was one of my favorites. I was gonna name that. That's a little weird one to like. That's a weird cartoon to like.
It's not weird.
I thought it was weird to like, and I still liked it. I used to watch it and didn't. I'm like, it's kind of weird, but I still watched it.
I like Rocco's Modern Life.
It was like dry humor.
Yeah.
All right,
I liked it.
I see what you're going for. All right, so balancing work, and career, and friends is it hard for you, or you just get it done like you said?
I just get that shit done.
Yeah, for me,
there's a model that we go
by. Don't have no kids yet.
Oh.
You better hold out as long as you can.
Everybody keeps saying it.
Just as long as you can. If you're ready,
jinx it on me.
Not even jinx it. If you're ready, that's on you. And you want to do that, that's on you. My blessings. But doing that and doing this, see my grades coming in. You see, I'm stressed out. Yeah, I got girls coming up. Do I even want my girls to be in? I don't even be pressed to have my girls do photo shoots. We got all the photographers and all the cameras. I be kind of nervous just having people around my kids. That's why that's another reason why me and Marz, we had a serious talk about joining business and combining. We had to make it a family-oriented business. You know, he ain't got no kids. He ain't got no kids, but he has family. He's doing things and he's becoming that guy in his family. So yeah, so you know that comes with
being that
guy in his family. Shout out to Marz. So when you that guy in your family, you gotta just step up and make choices you don't want to make. So we used to have conversations about things we gonna do and things we can't do no more. How we conduct business together, how we move properly, how we move out, how we treat our clientels, how we treat our customers, how we treat the people we work with. Like we want to keep everything on a family basis. And I had things that I had to shed. You know what I mean? I had all the stuff I was running around selling and I was doing, like I still wear the stuff and I still probably sell it. But I probably won't.
What was double selling? We do not know. Find out.
No, I'm talking about merchandise. Like merchandise. Like wavy goons and all that. Like we still got wavy goons. We still got the on crib merchandise and stuff like that. But it's not something that you necessarily want to put your face on and promote.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had to make some money off my life, off my story. That was my story. I was a wavy goon, and I was crip. Who else gonna sell it? You know what I mean? So I had the right to do that. You know what I mean? But that's not what I am now. That's not what I'm doing now. Like, as you can see, how we working, you'll never know about that stuff. Like my kids.
Yeah.
You'll never know what I did, never know what my past. You'll just know me from now on.
Damn, it's like my mom. I don't know shit about my mom.
Wow.
I just know she's a mom.
She's a mom, yeah. That means she might be wild.
Swear to God.
She might be wild.
I think she had a wild
yeah,
life,
you'll never know.
And she never
But you wanna know what's
taking
crazy?
that shit to the grave.
Hey, look, you wanna know what's crazy? I think you should respect your mom for that.
No, definitely.
And take
I don't
it.
know shit.
And look, and take a heed to your moms for that. Because that's hard.
It's a lot.
That means she
hold on
That
to
means
some shit.
that means she had to be a lady. She couldn't let none. She had boundaries. She things she had to do. Who knows? She had to shut some people up. You don't know what she had. Put somebody in the trunk or something to keep this a secret. You never know what she had to do and what her boundaries and her discipline.
Yeah.
Which is probably why you got discipline. You know what I mean? Because the apple don't fall too far from the tree.
Apple don't fall too. Wait.
All right, now this topic is yours.
fall too
We got some
far
deep
from the
topics.
tree.
Like this topic is yours.
Which
I didn't really understand. It's small wins matter. So
Yeah.
explain to me what you meant by that, because I could just put it up there, but because I want to know.
So there's times in life where you kind of like shift, right? So like 5 years from now, I'm not going to be the same Zharia, right? 5 years ago, I'm not the Zharia that I am today. And I feel like people dealing with this lifestyle, they kind of get caught up with what they used to do or what they want to do, and they're not living in the present. So small wins matter literally is self-explanatory. Like, do not sit here and dismiss all the little things that you have done, because the little things matter too. Right? And the little things add up to the big things at the end of the day. So,
Until you get the big things, you got to knock out the little
this
things.
was actually told to me by my therapist, right? Because I was coming to them saying like, I used to do this.
Genius.
I used to do that. I used to do this and this and this and that. And I'm not doing it anymore. And then he just like was like,
so look.
what about the small wins?
What
about the fact you did this? What about the fact you did that? And I'm like,
next subject was mental health.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you let your vulnerability out
first.
and you shared that you go to therapy. You have a therapist. So
well, not anymore. But
I
need that motherfucker.
But mental health was the next subject, and I feel like everybody deal with some form of mental health in some form of fashion, whether it be stress, depression. I've seen people have mental breakdowns. Like I've witnessed it, and I couldn't understand it. Being a man and being strong, and other men have mental breakdowns. And, when men crash out, that's kind of like a mental breakdown. You see niggas do dumb shit and be abusive or go to jail. It's kind of like having a mental breakdown, crashing out, because you don't really have solutions.
You don't have solutions. Your mind is not like in the right state at all.
Anxiety, PTSD. That's something I deal
like you're
with.
just reactive. Basically, like, there's no
and your reaction
no
sometimes when you
logical thinking behind it.
Sometimes when you
Let
react,
me just do this. This is how I feel. No,
you don't know.
Don't do that.
You don't know what you're doing. You're just reacting,
Exactly.
and you're not reacting properly. So
No bueno.
so how I feel about, like, I'm gonna get into how I feel about it. So I want you to elaborate more. How I feel about like mental health and like therapy is, I coming from my past and how I used to deal with things and internalize things and violence. You can't do that when you're changing your life. You know what I'm saying? When you gang banging and in prison, that's how you handle things. So I'm used to it. I'm not scared of violence. Like, I kind of like it. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's through traumatic experiences. You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn that it's not cool to be so quick to fight or be quick to be violent. To me, I felt like that's how you get it over with. No. So and me, I'm like, look, let's just get to it. If we're gonna be doing all this, let's just get to it, get it over with, move on. Yeah. Or for me, it's one or the other. It's either we're gonna get it shaken, we're gonna agree to disagree, or just walk away. Period. Just fuck it. But everybody don't have that. Don't have them solutions. So I don't mind getting it shaken. I kind of like it, but I know it's not the right thing to do. So I had to know that I can't be so quick to get it shaken. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a liability for myself. You know what I mean? Plus, when you change, like if somebody know you quick to get a shaking, they gonna make you shake all the time.
Word.
So
like you shouldn't let anybody, especially strangers, have that much control over your emotions.
Absolutely.
Like the fact that somebody off the street could get you so mad, and you probably not going to see them in your next life, whatever. You're not going to see them 5 minutes from now. The fact that you can let them control your emotions is insane.
Yeah.
You know, like at the end of the day, it's all about self-control. It's all about knowing yourself
Discipline.
and what you want for yourself, right? Like me personally, I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm like, you know, the saying like I'm a lover, not a fighter. Like I will not result to the first thing as fighting. You know, if someone's nasty with me. I've been working in customer service since I was 16.
And that's what customer service and my baby mamas actually taught me how to deal with like a lot of disrespect.
Yeah.
Like that's what we pride our company on, our customer service.
If I was to react how customers reacted to me
Be in jail.
since what? I probably wouldn't be the person that I am today. I've dealt with some very nasty people. Like very nasty people. And it's just like I could just only imagine if I would have stooped down to their level one day.
Absolutely.
I probably would not be a store manager of the store that I'm at right now.
Absolutely.
I probably wouldn't even be out here
Doing
walking
entertaining
the streets
things,
freely. You get
So,
what I'm saying?
let me
'Cause
ask you
I
about-
reacted instead of just thinking about the fact that, you know, this person's probably like not in their right state of mind. Like I'm always thinking about other people before I think about
you have
myself.
to. You got to think about it's like when you're
Like
driving.
I don't know what this person's going through today, so I'm just gonna go this way because it's obvious they're not having a good day. And they're trying to project that on me.
Yeah, can you?
And I ain't with that.
Can you let me know what like brought you to actually going to therapy? Like it don't got to be like this. Like what did you think it could do for you, and did it do something for you? And I'll elaborate after you.
It definitely helped me think of more positive aspects in negative moments because that's the first thing. One thing the human mind does is self-sabotages every single time. Like every single human being, when there's something good going on, something bad going on, it will self-sabotage. Like I remember I was getting my store and there was so many like, oh, how's she getting a store? Because it's a certain volumes of stores that you get in the company that I'm in. There's A, B, and C. So I was at a C store. I went to an A store, and it was a lot of like, you know, why her? And you know, she hasn't been in the company for this long as this position. She's not as experienced, and it was just like
It made you
so
doubt
many
yourself?
negative. No,
Okay, I'm just that. I want to say.
not at all. And it's only because once again, it's just like, who are y'all? Not who are y'all, but
It
like,
could have been, if you were. Do you think if you was a weak-minded person, or if maybe somebody
Absolutely.
they could have got somebody else, but it didn't get you?
absolutely, because it's like,
Wow.
like.
Do you recognize that a lot? Like, do you see? I do too. Like, I that's why I'm be bringing this up. I see a lot of people get broken
Yeah,
daily
from other people's
from
like,
other
opinions,
people's opinions,
perspectives, point of
actions,
views, and you can't let what people say get to you because at the end of the day, they're
say
not
or
you.
do. Even I know, like, you know, people being violent, and you can't even let that break you because that's what the violence is for. Coming from a person who dealt in that type of thing, I never was violent on purpose, but I had to be violent because I understand we're in a violent environment. So I had to
But then
adapt
people
to
like
environment.
me in a violent environment where it's like, oh, you don't have to always result to violence.
You don't. Once you always resort to violence, you never want to resort to violence again.
Yeah.
Once you figure out how
Yeah.
to not resort to violence, and that's what therapy
Yeah.
brought for me
Yeah.
is to what else do you do? I done walked away. I done left you.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta cut all ties.
Yeah.
Family, mother, father, anybody.
People who you didn't think would even, get you to that point.
Yeah, and
But you gotta do what's best for you.
You gotta do what's best for you. Therapy. Oh man.
You messing up the shit.
Therapy is,
I'm listening.
I'm gonna say therapy is like a person giving you a professional perspective on different outcomes, on ways to handle things.
Therapy is
So
that
like, it's like,
voice-
so before you go, like
Yeah.
basically like, you could give me multiple different solutions I might have never thought of.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you say, positive. Sometimes you don't see them as positive, but
Yeah.
it's maybe some of the solutions you have thought of. And it's good to talk about what you went through. Period. Just good to talk. So I think therapy is good to talk the things out instead of letting it eat your mind up. So you
I
could
feel
talk to a
like-
professional.
I feel like therapy is that
But
voice.
it's really you. Only you can help yourself. That's what people, I don't think people know that about therapy.
I feel like therapy is the voice in your head that you need, right? Because you got voices in
conscience.
your head. A good conscience.
A
though,
good
'cause We
conscience.
have our conscience.
But you got to build your conscience good.
Yes. So it's like we have our conscience and we go to therapy to get a different conscience, right? It's that voice in our head that we needed in those moments, but we didn't have it because it was just like all we knew was this. So once we get that different perspective and we get those different responses, we get different solutions and outcomes and outlooks, it's like, okay, like now I have a new conscience.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, that mental health stuff's draining. You had, I think this is one of your topics. Oh, it might be my immediate circle. Is that my topic or your topic?
I think that was yours. I don't
All
know
right,
what
like
you mean by that.
so. Good. So, immediate circle, like people that your closest friends, like your confidants.
Shout out to my niggas, man.
It's a gang in them, gang. But yeah, like your immediate circle is your immediate circle strong? You got like a good.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. My immediate circle is my sisters.
Ooh.
And it's crazy that I say sisters because I have a friend, right, that I've known since I was like 14, but she's no longer a friend. She's my sister. Like that's how it
is.
That's
You my
sister.
friend, you become family.
Like
you ain't become
been
family after
over
now. It's over.
It's been over 5 years.
Yeah, if you ain't
You are
family,
now part of the family.
it's over.
You have my sister's numbers. You could come over willingly.
You going in
you
the
are
fridge.
family. What?
Once they go in the
they
fridge,
go around.
you make your own plate. You family.
You making burgers and
That
fries
ain't
at
friends
my
no more.
house.
That's the village.
You my family. So
the
it's
village,
like
yeah.
growing up with siblings, one thing my mom taught me is like it don't matter what's going on with your sisters, no matter what, like you gotta stick together because they all you got.
Absolutely.
So that's my immediate circle right there. Like I don't like I got my peeps outside the immediate circle, it's not immediate, but it's
They the
like
circle.
right next to it.
Yeah, they out there.
But my immediate circle is my sisters. Like those are my ranks.
Yeah, my immediate circle right now has become because I'm in a big transition in my life. So like my immediate circle became my work.
You gotta do the mic drop.
Yeah,
Big transition.
Yeah, word. So it's like my business, what I'm becoming, what I'm doing. Like so, really my kids, my partners. Like that's who support me. That's who be happy about shit that I do.
Tiny humans
Like
rule.
when my kids see this, they be like, "Yo, set it up." Set the equipment up. Yeah, I got. When they say set it up, I gotta set it up.
Yeah.
So that's why I gotta be thinking like, damn, do I want my daughters being all on camera and stuff like that? Can they handle the social media? Can they handle the slander? Can they handle people talking crazy? Can they handle men?
I was put on social media when I had like something close to a frontal lobe. Like there's some kids that are exposed to social media way too young.
Yeah.
I don't think children under like 11 should have social media, honestly. And even then, like I didn't make a freaking Instagram till I was like 15.
Yeah, I think the damage is kind of already done.
Like I had like, a kick and stuff like that. That's just texting though. You get what I'm saying? That's just little text. But I
not
wasn't
just even social media.
I wasn't seeing the world or nothing. I didn't get a phone till I was like 17.
Yeah, I think it's the full blown internet, and that's the discipline that you was raised with. Maybe that's why you
did not get a phone till I was 17. So
are you gonna your parenting like
what?
Is you gonna be like your mother? You don't think you're gonna be like your mom?
No, I don't want to talk about kids right now.
Oh God! All right.
Like y'all trying to jinx this on me, man.
The last
now I'm about to pop up
competition.
pregnant.
Look, the competition was
pregnant.
No, you're not.
Because this man over here jinxing.
I'm gonna pray that she don't pop pregnant because this is gonna be more annoying. Shit. We can talk about competition.
But no,
the last topic, we about to wrap it up.
Okay.
So is there anything you want to discuss before we get to the last topic?
No, I was just saying like I wasn't really into like life for real, like which is like social media and like drama and all that till like
is there a reason why though?
Into my mom.
Yeah, so
I'd listen, man. I was
on your ass.
Watching Disney movies till I was like 15.
Y'all from Caribbean?
No.
They just strict. Y'all just strict niggas.
We black.
Strict niggas. Strict niggas over there.
Yeah, strict niggas.
All right, last subject is relationships, like, right? You feel me?
Oh, brother.
Double single right now. Double is single, and I'm not ready to mingle.
Wow. Okay.
So I'm not really dating.
We're announcing what we are.
No, you don't have to.
Okay, cool.
No, we talking about relationships. I'm just,
okay.
I'm just making an announcement for myself because I be having I got a long line. I don't even know why. I don't know why. I got all this baggage.
I think this was your topic.
Yeah, most definitely.
relationships? Okay.
Yeah, most definitely
I
my
don't
topic.
remember putting this in.
Yeah, I put that in there.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about this.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna start it up. I'm gonna lead it off. And I'm gonna let you end it off, and then there's a wrap.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
So, I'm single. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking to mingle right now.
Okay.
So I got like a 3 to 5 year plan. It kind of extended
Wait,
and
what
started
year?
over.
Oh, okay. But say, what year you
I
in,
was,
right?
we was like going on year 3. And then
But the year started over.
shit started over. New things come in.
Oh.
New business get acquired. Leveling up.
Do you feel like getting in a relationship would like cause you to not progress?
Absolutely.
Damn.
Absolutely.
Okay.
The downfall to a man is a woman.
Ah.
It's not necessarily a woman's fault, but that's a man's weakness.
Wow.
So
Even if the woman's doing everything to like build the man up?
No, a woman could do everything she wants to build a man up.
Even if she's listening to what he's like.
But she going to do what I need her or what I want her to do to build me up.
I'm the type of woman that's going to listen to you. Like, you tell me, hey, babe, I want to be this kind of man. That kind of man. I want to do this. I want to do that. I'm out here, networking, figuring out who could do this.
But so imagine, remember why I related to you? I don't date women in the nightlife. I don't date women that's entertainers. So you see what my problem is?
Yeah.
So now I'm learning I might have to date an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I might have to date a businesswoman. I might have to date one of them type doctors and lawyers type of women.
Yeah.
Which I always had, access to. I just wasn't ready. I had no experience.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do? I'm coming fresh from jail. I'm a fresh gangbanging off a drug charge. Come home, I had 3 kids. I ain't got no experience for you, baby.
Damn.
There's nothing I could do.
Yeah.
Until I gained experience by hanging with different type of people, getting into different type of business. It'd be crazy how many people you meet just carrying these things around. You know what I'm saying? So right now, a relationship would be a distraction unless she in cahoots with what's going on. Yeah. Unless she's invested. So from now on, like how me and my partners invested in business, we can't fuck each other over. We fuck each other over, we lose on everything we spent.
Right.
So we need each other.
Right.
So I'm learning when in a relationship, if you ain't building and investing in
if you're not building with each other, it doesn't make sense
we
to
need
be
to
together.
Put some money into something. We need to invest into
money,
a business.
Gotta have
because
the same
maybe that would
mindsets.
give you incentive not to just throw stuff away. Maybe that give you incentive not to crash out. Because we crash out, you crashing out hours together.
You have to be in the same mindset too. Like you said, like you don't want to date somebody in the nightlife or entertainers because they're not going to be on that mindset of entrepreneurship and like opening up different businesses with you. You do have to be somebody in that mindset that wants that residual income, and they always want to have something going on. Like they just want to keep themselves busy.
Like I'm a builder nigga.
Oh, okay.
Buildanigga.com, you heard of that?
No.
Well, now you know. Like buildanigga.com is where like you got these women like yourself, right? And I use yourself because you're a career woman and you're a woman in entertainment and you said like you see how you said I listen, I put you on, I got connections. So that's what I needed. Coming fresh out of jail with not knowing what I'm gonna do. I didn't have no career, no education. Yeah. What I'm gonna do. So I did everything that I knew how to do to the max. So I'm like, fuck it. I know how to hustle, so I'm gonna sell merchandise, sell this. But the females I was dealing with put me on. This what you gotta do. This how you I'm learning about the internet through these women. Yeah. And I'm really taking heed to it. Like you telling me, I'm doing it. Yeah. And it's working for me. Yeah. And I think that kind of backfired for a lot. You know what I mean? It's like it's beginner's luck. And I don't like to use luck. I just said it because it's a saying. I like to say I'm blessed. I pray.
At least you listen. There's some men, they have women in their lives and they just want the best for them.
You know what's crazy?
They have
you know what my problem is?
Best
you know what my problem is? I listen.
Yeah.
They don't listen to me.
Oh damn. See, we just basically opposites.
And that's what that's what I try to tell you. Like, and it come with maturity. It come with discipline. I really think it got to do with discipline. Like somebody probably say, "Oh, double institutionalized." I'm institutionalized because I make sure I pay my credit cards on time. I'm institutionalized because I don't want to go do this, knowing I got to pay for this, knowing I got my kids. Yeah. I'm institutionalized because I buy all my kids' stuff at the same time every 3 months. That's institutionalized, or that's just being prepared. It's just because I'm by myself. I'm a single dad.
Being an adult.
So, you know
being responsible.
And that's why I'm having problems in relationships is responsibility. Like, we could take trips, but let's plan it. Let's put the money up. let's do it accordingly.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not about to take a trip. Matter of fact, I'm taking my kids. You want to take your kids? Then that's where things...
You just gotta find that woman that has their priorities straight.
A lot of women had their priorities straight, but I gotta find a woman that's mature as far as a family aspect. It's mature as far as a business aspect.
That's still setting your priorities, though.
Yeah, that's
because
priorities.
You're looking for a
but
family.
Some people don't. Some people. That's why it's hard for me to be in a relationship. I got 3 girls, so I'm not even bringing no girl around at all. If you ain't even you gotta make a big cut, baby.
Big cut.
Because these girls,
so
my
woman
girls,
you bring around,
she gotta count.
Oh,
she gotta be that.
She the one.
She gotta be that. And we can figure out if she the one.
That girl.
You feel what I'm saying? And it's still boundaries with the kids.
That girl for double.
You know why you gotta be that? My little girls are still ladies.
Yep.
You know, they still ladies. So
they need a good woman.
They're not tainted yet. And that's not and their moms are good moms. Their moms are good moms. You feel me? But I still also want a representation of me.
Right.
I want a woman that was me. She gonna represent double. She gonna represent my morals and principles. She gonna stand next to me and go what I got going on.
Right.
And I'm with her.
Because when you're with somebody, you guys have to be one.
We one. We combine. You feel what I'm saying? So what she say, it's in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta be.
But it's also what you say too.
It's gonna be what I say too, as the man. But it's hard to make that decision when you giving a person that kind of power.
Yeah.
Especially with decisions over your children. You gotta really trust this person. Like, I gotta be able to trust you. If I'm gonna leave you with my kids, which I don't do, if I get to that point, I gotta be able to trust your morals, your principles, how you carry yourself. And that's what I'm picking up now. And that's what's making it hard for me to date, because now I'm raising my kids.
Yeah.
I'm raising my daughters, and I see how pure they are. I see the difference in how women grow through life and get tainted. Like you still young, and even as young, you have been disciplined and kept away from stuff. You're not tainted as some women your age. You ain't go through a lot of stuff in entertainment that women. It's some women 23, they done with entertainment because of what they went through already. So you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I think of that with my kids, like, you know what I mean? So it be like that. And with relationships, I think of who would look. If you gonna follow me, I gotta be the man you can follow.
Right.
I need to follow you in certain time. I'm a man that knows, right? I'm a man that knows my woman gotta lead me in certain areas.
Yeah. Women aren't meant to lead.
They aren't meant to lead, but in certain areas you're gonna have to.
We're not meant to lead all the time. Like,
all the time.
We're meant to lead.
You lead us to the water.
Yeah.
You lead the horse to the water, but you don't make the horse drink. But if the horse drink, you let him lead from that point on. If that horse drink that water and he got understanding on how to take care of you, and how to take care of everything else, then you on
the understanding how to take care of you.
Yeah,
Heavy
but all right, now in relationships, this is what we gotta get it down pat. Men don't know shit about women,
right?
So
and women don't know.
So like you said, but we tell y'all. Yeah, drop the bomb on that one.
Nah,
boom.
Y'all don't tell us.
We do tell us. No, look,
tell us.
Look.
If telling us is like.
No. We're simple. Look, I'm gonna give you an example. We tell you exactly what we want. We tell you exactly how you feel. We tell you exactly our feelings.
What about the ones who don't?
Now there is some who don't.
There's a lot that don't. There
is. So all right, school me, right? There is. I would say some.
Yeah.
Because the majority of men I do know is not like that. But there is some that I do know. So I can't say majority just off my own experience. So would you say majority?
A lot.
Okay.
So,
a lot. I like that. I like how you said that. I respect that.
Men just have this thing where it's like they don't need to show emotion. They shouldn't show emotion.
We're not.
They're just
but
that's the
you
thing.
Think showing emotion is what a man supposed to do?
But it's not even like showing emotion. It's just like understanding the emotion that you're feeling. Right? So it's like, if you're not going to understand it, you're going to push it away.
His own emotion or your emotion?
His own emotion. His own emotion. So if you're not going to sit there and understand your own emotion, you're not going to know how to understand anyone else's emotion, because you're pushing your emotions away.
But like, you also learning how to understand your emotions as a woman, so you kind of understand.
Honestly, women go through different types of emotions every day.
So you saying, so nigga, suck it up, you a man.
Not even, no, it's just like we're dealing with it. So why don't you want to try to do what we're doing?
So you basically saying, as a man, look, I'm dealing with more crazy emotions than you.
I'm
dude.
dealing with
So,
emotions, so
get
why
your
can't
shit
you
together.
deal with emotions?
Got
too?
it.
More so.
I respect
yes,
that.
you're a man.
I respect
yes, I'm
that.
a woman.
Now, some people just don't know how, man or woman.
Yeah,
But I like
but they
I
also
like
don't
what you
want to be
said.
taught.
Yeah, they don't want to learn. They don't want to learn.
Emotions.
They don't know how, or they just can't communicate it to ask. Like, and so I agree.
You just gotta listen.
I like. I listen. I agree
just
with what you
gotta
said.
listen.
I'm not gonna argue nothing you said because you clarified it and elaborated very well.
Thanks.
And I agree with you. And I like that you said a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna start using that too.
A lot.
Because
Not
when
gonna
it's
say majority.
look, we ain't gonna say majority.
Not
Look,
gonna say
so when it ain't
all of
majority,
them.
it's a lot.
It's
So
a
look, we're gonna wrap it up. Give you a shout outs. How you say whatever you gotta say before we get up out of here. Woo woo woo.
It's like, nah.
Is that you shout out the dogs? Was that a bark?
Who let the dogs out? No.
Oh my god.
What am I saying again?
You shouting out. We exiting. We getting out of here.
Hey man, we getting out of here. We exiting.
Hey yo, she going. Look, I'm gonna wrap it up for
Like,
her.
no. I got it. I mean, today was a great talk. Honestly,
It was fun.
I feel like we covered everything.
Absolutely, I learned a lot.
I learned a lot too, from a man's point of view.
Oh man.
Old
Man.
old man, you were gonna leave me hanging. Wow. So that's all the time
It was a
we have
pleasure
today.
Yo, shout out Blackwall Studios. Shout out Marz Multimedia. Shout out everybody, the guys, people
Shout
in the
out me.
background. Shout out
In Libra season. Wait,
Shout
when
out
is this
Zharia.
dropping? Is it dropping in Libra
probably
season?
not no time soon.
Oh,
This probably don't drop.
brother.
This probably don't drop to the end of the year,
Well,
going
shout out
into
to
next
all the
year.
motherfucking Libras. I don't care what month it is. Shout out to all the Libras out there. Shout out to Imperfect Z,
Yeah,
me, herself.
yeah. Shout out to Blacshēp Podcast
Shout out to
and all
Blacshēp
that.
Podcast.
And it's a
Thank
wrap.
you for having me.
Anytime you're gonna see more of us soon.
I'm only late for my freaking lash appointment.